I want to talk about gratitude today and the role that gratitude plays in our lives. We just came from the Thanksgiving season. That's a day where we all take time to say what we're thankful for and grateful for. And I've always looked at that holiday and thought, gosh, it's unfortunate that we need a day out of the year to do that. Many of us only really think about what we're grateful for and thankful for on that day or a couple other times throughout the year. Gratitude should be a daily activity, a daily practice for us. When we start each day with gratitude, saying what we're thankful for and having it be specific things too, not just I'm grateful for my health and I'm grateful for my spouse, but what in your health are you grateful for? Maybe it's the ability to run and that your legs work, or maybe it's that you still have a full head of hair, or maybe it's that you still feel good enough to play with your kids out in the backyard. What specifically about your health are you grateful for? What specifically about your partner are you grateful for? What did he or she do or say in the last couple of days or week that was really useful for you? Maybe they went and got the groceries for you, or took out the trash, or wrote you a nice little note one day that lifted your spirits. And so when we start each day with gratitude, specific gratitude like that, it changes our whole day. We go into the day with an attitude of gratitude, a mindset of positivity and joy over the things we have that are going well. And we're not as easily able to get wrapped up or taken into things that aren't going well. We don't seem to either notice or we don't focus on what we're lacking when we start the day with gratitude. And so if you don't do this currently, today I would encourage you to start. Think of 2 or 3 things today that you are grateful for in your life. Again, specific events or activities or actions that have happened in the last week or 2 weeks. And if you start doing this every day, what you'll find is gratitude is a key ingredient in happiness. A lot of people are always wondering, well, how do I become more happy? How do I feel happy? I just want to be happy. Well, happiness is something we create. It's a choice we make. It's not dependent on other people. It's not dependent on us getting things from other people. It's dependent on ourselves. And really, happiness is a feeling that we have, but our feelings come from our thoughts. And so watch what you're thinking about. If you are not thinking about how grateful you are and thankful you are for all the things that you have that are going well for you in your life, and instead you're thinking about the things that are not going well and the errors or the problems or the unfinished business or the things left to do or the impending deadlines or the fact that your company's not on track to meet its goals or that you had a disagreement with a friend or a family member over the holiday. If you're focused on that, those thoughts are not going to lead you to the feelings of happiness. And it's hard sometimes for 2 things to live in the same space that are diametrically opposed. And so when you're angry and stewing and resenting and thinking about, oh my gosh, I have a tough time ahead of me, or I've been through a tough time and I'm kind of a victim in this and this unfair thing happened to me, really hard to have that going on in your brain and then at the same time be cultivating this feeling of happiness. So if you can start with the simple action of choosing to be grateful and thankful for what you've got in your life, and you do that on an everyday basis, you will find that you lead a happier life. This is a great practice to get into. The new year is coming up. It's a common time for us to make New Year's resolutions and think about, hey, new year, new you, what am I going to accomplish and achieve and be this year? A lot of the things we set resolutions around are external. I want to get a better job and make more money. But we don't often set resolutions about the internal work that we need to do to achieve that. I guarantee you, if you make a resolution at the end of this year and start early now to practice it, but say in 2024, I'm going to feel gratitude every day, every morning when I wake up, you will find that your year next year shapes out and looks completely different than this year. I guarantee it. So I encourage you to try this. Think about what you're grateful for, recognize it, realize it, notice it, observe it, say it out loud to yourself in the morning, write it down. Really take time to do this. You'll become a happier person within a couple of weeks. And with that, everybody make a great day. I hope your holiday season is going wonderful. Take time to be grateful for something today.